Oh, hello there! I didn't know that you click on the video. As you can see, I'm a sailor of the American Navy, and I found this lovely ship over here that I'm going to borrow. But before that, you want to know if every firearm that I use is good? Then let's head into it. There are a total of 4 firearms that a sailor uses. These include the blunderbuss, nook gun, navy pistol, and the hand mortar. All of these perform their job of being ground control weapons very well. First up is the blunderbuss, which is a basic firearm for the seaman class, which basically makes it like a pre-modern shotgun. Let's look at its stats. First of all, it does 30 damage per pellets and shoots 15 pellets, with a reload speed of 10.66 seconds, and if boosted by munition, it gets lowered to 8.88 seconds. For penetration, it does 3, and can shoot up to 350 shots with a spread area of 4. The blunderbuss is mainly useful in endless maps, where you can use it in later waves to wipe out large amounts of cannibals or bombers. In terms of history, it was a short muzzle-loading firearm with a large caliber two-bone barrel and a decent flare muzzle. It was used by sailors in close combat. It also has an older version of the blunderbuss called the Old Blunderbuss, which you can obtain in private server using this command. The blunderbuss is really great at clearing tight spaces and choke points, which make it useful for some objective-based maps like Chandra Bastion or Waterloo's Fortress. But you should mainly use it in Endless. It is not an overpowered weapon by any means, and it is balanced, and it is not bad as well. Next up, we have the Nook Gun. This baby packs quite a punch and can wipe out dozens of zombies in one shot, and can even one-shot a crew here. In Bubble's shop, you can buy it for 300 francs, which is a seal. For its stats, however, it does more damage in general than the blunderbuss, but its reload speed is really long. With 150 damage per pellet, you can reload up to 7 pellets. But if you reload the gun completely, it takes a whopping 23 seconds. And even if it's boosted by munition, it can only be lowered to 20 seconds. However, you can reload cancel with it by unsplitting and re-splitting it while in the middle of reloading, which is a nice feature. Its penetration is 10 with a range of 650 and the speed is 2.2, which is a lot better than the blunderbuss, but because of its reload speed, it is not ideal to use in objective-based maps since it also has a movement speed penalty while reloading, which could lead to you getting left behind, so use it in endless mode mainly and backline with it. Historically, a nook gun will be insanely dangerous, as using it could lead to frequently bruises, getting knocked down, or even dislocated or fractured shoulders of the sailor who fired it. It was a horrible weapon that will often get its user killed. It's another really well-balanced seaman firearm that is useful in endless mainly, but it's fun to use. The navy pistol is a baby to be held. Costing 600 francs from Bubble's shop, it is a short-range firearm for the seaman. It offers the crowd-crawling ability of the blunderbuss or the nook gun, but for a faster reload speed, it mainly allows for a more aggressive and flexible playstyle in objective maps or whole maps. It is useful in frontlining, but it isn't the best option. However, it also has the ability to sub zombies, which is very weak and is not helpful at all. But its stats are quite solid. It does 35 damage per pellet with 8-second reload speed, and can also be dropped to a 4.96 with a mutation buff, which is very low and quick, making it incredible for crowd-crawling zombies, and it fires up to 10 pellets. However, its penetration is 1, which is really low, with a range of 150 surge and a spread of 4.25, which is much weaker than the blunderbuss, making it not ideal for endless mode, so it's better to play on objective maps. It was a nice pistol that sailors during the Napoleonic War used. Honestly, you need a buff to its penetration and spread, because barely anyone used the navy pistols in most seamen or backliners. Because of this, it's a crap weapon. The hand mortar was an early grenade launcher created in the 18th century. It is a really unique firearm, and as it's 2 grenades, and you can also insert a tar bottle and shoot that. It is a really powerful firearm for the seaman, as its grenades have a wide area of effect and does a lot of damage, killing everything in the effects of where the grenade is shot. However, it does have a major downside. If you get too close to your grenade, it will damage or even kill you. It costs 1,500 francs, which is quite cheap for how useful and powerful it is, as you can even stun zombies by shooting it into them or knock them back. Its stats are quite wonderful, with each grenade doing between 20 to 1000 damage once it explodes, with a really short reload speed of 7.5 seconds, which can be lowered to 6.15 seconds with the mutation buff, and you can shoot up to 300 shots. killing everything where they launch. Historically, it was a very ineffective compared to throwing grenades yourself, and its unreliability and high danger led to it being phased out really quick. Because of how good it is in game, but also the downside of getting killed from your own grenade, it is a strong weapon that might even belong in overpowered tier if waiting for the explosion impacting you too. Now that you know everything that I use, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe as making these videos take a lot of time. I also have my own Discord server where I host game nights and giveaways, so check that out if you're interested. And good day, mate.